Broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, where the roof has been shut atop Safeco Field. Ought to be a good one here between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball comes your way next. On his way into the box, there's a look at Shin-Soo Choo, so that means we are ready to get this one underway.
Right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
The designated hitter, Mike
Stepping up now, Mike Napoli. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Waiting on it is Heredia. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Rangers nothing. Mariners coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Batting third, second baseman.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. This is line to left. Mazzara is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Adrian Beltre. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Seager. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Batting fifth, second baseman.
Here's Rougned Odor now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Heredia ranging back. Gone! Here's Carlos Gomez. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners.
No more.
At third base, Kyle Seager, he has really turned himself into a nice defender. You'll see him early, extra work, catching as many ground balls as he can. If the ball's hit to him, he's not going to miss it very often.
Nomar Mazara is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's Joey Gallo now.
First baseman, Joey Gallo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-1 pitch. And that sinker almost comes in and gets him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Batting ninth.
Striding into the box, Robinson Chirinos. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
Counts 1-0.
Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now a hard liner toward short. That's in there. Base hit. Mazara rounds third and is digging for the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
That RBI base hit right there makes it 3-0 lead. When you get a good pitcher like they're facing today down early, you got to get him early, because when he gets into a groove, then it's his game. Right now, take it to him.
Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Dyson, and that retires the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kachner.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people. Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Curveball that time, not even close.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Cruz is retired, and there's 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rangers. And I'm looking at third base down there at Adrian Beltre. I think someday that we're going to be talking about this guy in Cooperstown as a Hall of Famer. Great range at third and some kind of hitter. Nice career he's put together.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Ben Gamble will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Ben Gamble.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. We'll get a look at the speedy Elvis Andrus when we join you next. It's the Rangers 3 and the Mariners nothing. A sight to be seen. The great Pike Place Market here in Seattle. Welcome back to baseball on the show.
Leading off for Texas.
And there indeed is Elvis Andrus. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw. And
here's Mike Napoli now, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A 1 pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Heredia moves over. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Third baseman number 29.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 1 out and a runner on third. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Dyson is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And another run's across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Rougned Odor will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored. Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. 1 run, no hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and no one left.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Now at the plate, Gerard Dyson. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Well, nice piece of hitting there. Now they're first and second. Now, think about this for a second. If he'd allowed him to baby...
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Calling for it, Gallo.
The batter number 2, shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. tapped down the line. That's a foul ball. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Yonder Alonso. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Comes set and the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Digging in, Carlos Gomez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to fall. He can't flag it down.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Gamble has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1.
30, Nomar Mazara.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nomar Mazara. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit. Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Nomar Mazara is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Joey Gallo is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Now batting, Robinson Chirinos. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. This one's down to third. There is Seager. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Well, the Rangers add on thanks to this. Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Cano comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 22.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. The pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit well out toward deep left field. Mazara racing back. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Third baseman number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Shin-Soo Choo will lead things off after the break. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll start things out as we begin the
Right
fifth.
fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is fouled back and out of play. The next 0-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Zunino has it, and he makes the throw to first. Choo is retired, and there's one away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the pitch. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number
Digging
5.
in once again, Mike Napoli. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
Leading
He's
off
0
for the
for
Mariners.
1 thus far.
Left fielder,
First pitch
Ben
coming. Here it is.
Gamble.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. Here's Gerard Dyson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Dyson.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mazara's under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino. A base hit in his first trip. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Beltre.
Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. Zunino has a play, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Pitch on the way. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Center fielder number 14, Carlos Gomez.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Gomez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 2 out, nobody on. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Striding in once again, Guillermo Heredia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Guillermo Heredia.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gallo has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here's Beltre. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, first baseman, Yonder
ready for another
Alonso.
shot now, Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Cashner gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, 2 errors on the Seattle line score so far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. They can't. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get an 0-2 against a guy like this, well, results are not going to be very positive.
Number 54 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
Joey Gallo is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Runner at third here, nobody out. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Up next
ready for another chance. Robinson Chirinos. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So 1 run. Ready once again, Robinson Cano will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Robinson Cano.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Stepping up now, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a
Stepping in now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set with the 0-1.
Nope.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's biting.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Digging in once again, Ben Gamble, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Adore is there, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Seattle. Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Line toward right center. And that will be a base hit for Andrus.
Well, they put up a lot of runs the whole game, and the game plan to me is simple. They've been aggressive. They've hit the first pitch like he does right here and gets the base hit, and they've done it throughout the whole game. It's been very successful with their game plan.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. A runner at second, nobody out. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here's Rougned Odor now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam. So what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
Pitch is a ball. And he scores on a daring steal of home. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Oh, and he nails his third consecutive batter. Get him out of here.
Up next for the Rangers.
Stepping in, Carlos Gomez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready on 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. The bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. One run is scored. A tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second. So striding forward now, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Runners at second and third with two gone. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. Into the box now, Gerard Dyson. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Pitch on the way. Hit out toward second. Odor has it, and a rather easy first out.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Zunino. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he struck him out, so double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Fielder number 5.
So coming to the plate, Guillermo Heredia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he lays off there 1-0. Cashner gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Headed after it is Mazara, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Still at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Chirinos.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Now at the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Now Choo swings and lifts a high fly ball out to deep right field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Now batting,
shortstop Elvis Andrews.
Nick Vincent enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And it's grounded foul. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out.
Designated hitter, Mike.
So
Napoli.
digging in now, Mike Napoli. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. Jose Leclerc takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Choo is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. One away.
First baseman, Yonder.
Here's Yonder Alonso. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Right side hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
I like that at bat. Found himself down 0-2, kept battling, put the ball in play, little grounder through the hole, and ends up with a base hit. Just fight.
Here's Robbie Cano now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Mariners are down to their final strike now.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. James Paxton pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers. 9 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Mariners, no runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Andrew Kashner. The loss goes to James Paxton. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.